Can you hear me? Ooh, child. Hi, it's Portia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't said these words in such a long time. I really didn't think that I would be able to even pick up my phone and record another video for a very long time because sometimes, honestly, I think it's easier to just run away and hide from the world than to show up for even yourself or somebody outside of yourself. I do want to apologize for being gone for so long. I know it's not fair, not only to me, but also to that one person that looks up to me for a glimmer of hope. One thing I always say is, regardless of what it is you're going through, just letting somebody know about it and letting someone know, like, hey, this is how I'm dealing with it, this is how far I've come, is going to give them, some type of hope or make them feel like they too will be okay at the end of it all. So, me not showing up for all these months, I know in many ways than none has probably affected somebody, and I want to say sorry for that. I did express how much I don't like being on the internet, and how much I was gonna stay away. And honestly speaking, every time I pick up my phone, there's always something crazy. Either somebody stabbing somebody, somebody shooting somebody, somebody's killing. It's always something wild, and I get very like discouraged, and I'm just like, you know what, this is why I'm not here. This is why I'm staying away and hiding in my little corner, because I don't want to deal with none of this. But like I said, there's always that other side that's more encouraging, more uplifting, that's not negative, negative, negative. And I want to be, a part of that side if I can be. So, welcome or welcome back. I'm Portia, if you don't know me. And I'm your internet friend. I want to really, really talk about the importance of showing up, even for yourself, when you don't want to show up. I've been in a season of hiding, like I said. When the year began, I had so many hopes and dreams. I had a board that I made at a church, and I had all these plans. I was planning to meet my partner, planning to start a new job, planning to maybe be living outside of my apartment, money, growing financially, all these plans that I had for myself. And I'm here to tell you that almost none of it have happened. Absolutely nothing. Okay? And I do get to that place in my mind where it's like, man, I feel so bad, or I'm down, or I'm beating myself up because nothing is going the way I wanted it to be. But one thing that I can tell you that I did not expect, or that I didn't even write down on my board, was the importance of life, the importance of being alive, the importance of being healthy. We express so much how much we want wealth. I want money, I want a car, I want a new job, I want to make 6 figures, I want to make this. But I don't think a lot of us put on our board or in our minds that I want to be alive by the time this year is over. I want to be alive by the time December comes. Heck, I want to be alive by March of 2026. A lot of us don't think about things like that. And unfortunately, so many lives have been lost. So many lives continue to be lost each and every single day. And being able to wake up every day, being able to see my family, my friends, my loved ones alive, honestly, if nothing else happens in the year for me, I'm grateful for that. I am so grateful for that. A couple of months ago, I was awakened, I believe by God, at like 5 a.m. I wake up every day very early, but on this specific Sunday, I woke up and something told me to get ready to go to the farmer's market. Now, if you know me, I'm always outside taking a walk or doing something important. But I'm pretty sure the farmer's market don't come on Sundays. But that particular Sunday, something told me to get up, get my bag, and go to the farmer's market. I always take the stairs in my apartment when I'm going somewhere. I take it from the very top floor to wherever the garage is, get my car, and go. This morning, I got up. I was excited. I think I even did some worship. I told Siri, play some music. I got up, got out, walked to the stairwell. The moment I got to the stairwell, I saw a man laying there. I thought nothing of it. I'm thinking maybe one of the homeless people snuck into the building. Maybe my neighbor got drunk and fell asleep. So I'm like, okay, what else would you do if you're me? You're going to approach, because that's me. I'm going to approach him. I'm going to walk by him, and hopefully he doesn't wake up. I approached the person, and the fear that fell upon me, I don't know how to express that. I don't think I've ever been that scared in my life before. And I don't know why I was scared, because it's not like me to be afraid of just somebody laying there. Mind you, this was like 6 a.m. Everybody's asleep except for me. I'm like, who do I even call to let them know that there's a man there? I thought if I call the police, they're going to make a big deal. The neighbor's going to wake up. I don't want to wake up the kids. I'm just going to walk by him and go. I walk by him, and I just felt this presence. And I said, no, you know what? I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to see if I can flag down a cop or an ambulance or somebody to come wake the guy up, because I don't feel good about what I felt walking by him. Okay? I go out. I don't see any cop. I call 911. I tell them, hey, there's somebody laying on the stairs. I don't know if he's okay. Can you guys come and check just to make sure that he's good? Because I don't feel like he's okay. And when I looked at him laying there, he just didn't look good at all. So the lady is like, yo, go back and check to make sure that he's okay. So I'm like, all right. I come back up. I'm looking at him. I don't see his chest rising. But I'm like, he might be all right. Y'all just let me know when you get here. I'm going to open the door and let you in. Long story short, I open the door. They come in. They find him. And the police tells me, Portia, unfortunately, he is gone. He's not alive anymore. He's gone. And in the midst of all that happening, I just didn't even know how to feel. First of all, I felt very horrible that maybe if I would have showed up a couple of minutes before, maybe if I would have woken up hours before, maybe I would have been able to help save this man. And then come to find out it was my neighbor's kid. It just really affected me a lot. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know how to get out of it. That situation put me in one of the darkest places I've been in my mind. To be in a place where you continue to see that same body over and over and over and over again, and not be able to escape it. And knowing that this person was a person just like you and I, and to see them put his belongings in a bag to hand over to his mom as if he was nothing, it made me realize, yo, this life that we're living, honestly, all the things that we're fighting about, all the things that we're killing ourselves for, that I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I want to look this way, I want to look that way, we're not taking any of this stuff with us when we go. None of this matters. At the end of the day, we cannot take anything at all with us when we go. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Appreciate what you have. Yes, work towards the more. Of course we want to be wealthy. Of course we want to be healthy. Of course we want the riches of the world. But we're not about to kill ourselves over it. If you don't got it, you don't got it. If you do, you do. And find a way to just be okay with what you have. And whatever dark place that you're in, I know what it feels like to be in dark places in your mind, and you're like, how the flip do I get out? Because that's the question that I ask myself. I have a son. Funny enough, my son's birthday was 3 or 4 days right after that incident. I have to pick myself back up, show up for my kid, and act as if everything is okay. As if I have not seen what I saw, as if I didn't walk by somebody just laying there, as if I didn't witness what I witnessed. I have to find a way to pull myself out and just be okay. If not for God, I don't know what I would have done. I had to take myself to that place where I'm like, Lord, please help me get out of this, because I don't know how to escape that scene. And I still have to live here. It's not like my lease ended. I can't just pack up my stuff and run away. I have to face what it is that I've seen. I have to face it one way or the other. And every day I continue to face it. Every time I walk down the stairs, I'm facing it. Every time I get in my car, I remember. Every time I'm laying in my bed, I'm constantly reminded of what it is that I've seen. That young guy, he just never leaves my mind. But you know what? I'm going to live. I'm going to continue to push through, because if anything, I think that was also a reminder to let me know, girl, at least you have life. At least you're okay. At least you can get up and go. He doesn't have that chance. At least you have the opportunity to be okay, to do better, to progress in life, to try new things, to eat, to walk, to dance, to just laugh. You have that chance, and he will never get that chance ever again. And for a minute, I was asking myself, why me? Why did you allow me to see this? Because at some point, does the trauma not end? How much more trauma do I need to experience in my life? It's always one thing after the other, after the other. And this year, I told God, like, yo, this is the year that I don't want no problems. I don't want no trauma. I don't want no stress. I don't want to deal with no man business. I don't want to deal with anything crazy. But then guess what I walk into? That. Death. No escape. Death. But even with the death, God is still reminding me that I have life. I am okay. There is something at the end of it all. For me, maybe I was meant to be there. Maybe left for somebody else, it would have been worse. You know what I'm saying? At least I was there. At least I went. At least I got help. At least I got him taken care of. You know what I'm saying? At least I didn't make a big deal out of it. At least, you know what? At least I didn't record it and put it on the internet for the whole world to see, and for his family to see it over and over and over and over again. At least I showed up for that person I didn't even know. And it's okay that I witnessed that. And it's okay that sometimes I feel defeated by it. And it's okay that sometimes I'm reminded of him just laying there. And it's okay that sometimes I'm not okay. But you know what? I'm glad that it was me that went that day. I'm glad that it was me who saw him. I'm glad that it was me who helped. Because seeing that also helps me help you if you're going through something similar. It might not have been somebody laying there helpless. It might just be you going through a situation where you're like, how do I escape from this? Like, what do I do? Is there even a way out? And yes, there is a way out. There is a way out of whatever you're dealing with. And that's the one thing that I'm going to continue to remind myself, regardless of what it is that I face in life. It always gets better one way or the other. It always gets better. God always got me. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I am going to do more. I'm going to continue to show up. I'm going to continue to try my best to be my best for me, for my loved ones, for you. And I won't let all the madness that I face keep me from showing up anymore. I will not let that happen anymore. But anyways, in case you've been wondering, where has Portia been? What has she been doing and who has she been with? I've just been here trying to figure life out, as always, as all of us do. And you know one thing about me, I'm not about to sit here and be fake. I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat things and act like life has been great and wonderful and da-da-da. Yes, life has been good in a sense where I have a roof over my head. I still have a job. I still get to eat whatever I want and do what I want. Life has been great in that sense, but life has also been difficult in many ways for me as well. And I cannot sit here and be fake and pretend that everything is just, oh my God, it's so great. That's not me. That is not me. And I can't come and just do any 2x4 video, any fake video and make you seem as if like, oh my goodness, look at me on holiday. Like, I can't. It would never be me. This is as real as it gets. When things continue to progress, I'm going to let you know. If sometimes things get bad, I will let you know. But until then, like I said, I don't know what you're dealing with or where you are, but find a way to get yourself out. Go for a walk like I do. Read a book. Do something. Talk to somebody. Push yourself out of it. Because it does get better at some point. As long as you're alive, there is hope. Yep, just wanted to say hi. Let you know I'm still here. Let you know I'm still trying. And I will continue to do more videos. I'll try. I'll try my best to do more videos. But thank you for sticking around if you're around. For the subscribers that I lost, I'm sorry. I just had to go away. And I understand why you left. I wish you all nothing but the best. And for the new subscribers that I get, thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for understanding that I cannot always show up. I will try my best and let God do the rest. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video soon. Okay, bye.